Hello, I am Joanna Marie, and I'm here to talk to you about a topic that I know has been beaten to a pulp already, but I just wanted to put in my 2 cents because I feel I'm doing pretty good at this. Not the best, obviously. I'm not ripped, I'm not like Heidi Klum gorgeous, but I feel like I might have a little bit of input on this. I'm taking this from a little different angle than most of the people I feel in the media and everything. But it's about health and it's about, your inner beauty and your energy and everything. So, first of all, I would like to say about health, I have not always been this size. I actually lost around, gosh, 30 pounds. Yeah, it was a lot. I never felt fat, but I guess everyone else felt that I was fat. But I just knew I was bigger than everyone else and I was round, but I was okay with that. And then kind of a point I came to in my life where I wanted a change more for health reasons than anything because I, as you can see, am, this little Latin American person. And so, I thought it was completely normal to be round and gorgeous and have a big butt. I thought that was great. I thought all these little white girls, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. She's like a size 0. Like, I was totally the opposite of what our world is today. And so I really didn't have self esteem issues in that kind of way. But I did want to be healthy. I've always eaten a lot, like as much as I can get my hands on. And I still eat a lot, but I try to kind of balance it, eat more fruit and, green stuff like celery. Honestly, if I never had to eat celery again, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. I would be like, yes! But I do because I do want to kind of stay at a certain size now. And part of that is, peer pressure from the world in general. And part of that is because I realize that celery is healthy, it hydrates you, it keeps you young, it tastes disgusting. Well, it really doesn't taste at all. This is my problem with green stuff. Okay, it tastes like you're eating nothing, but at the same time, it's gross nothing. Like if you had water, but it was moldy water. It really doesn't taste horrible, but at the same time, it does. It really does. Like spinach and stuff, it really doesn't have a taste, but that's the horrible part. It's like you're eating this green thing that doesn't taste like cake. And I'm mad about that. It needs to taste like cake. Anyway, so I went through that kind of phase of being, overweight. Or I say round. I do. I say round. I did not consider myself fat or overweight in any way. I think that I was round, and now I'm less round. But I'm still round. As you can see, I have a very circular, tight face. But I'm just a round person. I love being round, though. I do. I think that's what makes me all womanly. But anyway, I lost about 30 pounds, and I did that. I joined the basketball team. I ate right. I started going on long walks. I did that whole shebang. But I was very unhappy. Losing weight for me, it wasn't like a yes, I'm on the scale and I lost such and such and such. It was like I hate this. I never want to do this again. This sucks. It really does. I would just wake up in the middle of the night and just I would hate it. I would hate it so much. I was hungry. I was tired. My thighs were sore because I was doing these super squats. I was not happy. And so anyway, I stuck it out and I lost the weight. And honestly, I think I ended up losing a little bit more weight than I wanted to. I actually gained 7 pounds back, and I think I look a little bit better. My stomach now pooches out and my cheeks are big, but all in all, I think I look a little bit healthier than I did. And I'm sure, like, everyone in the world would be like, what? Girl, you need to lose about 15 more pounds. But for me, and especially with my family and everything, I have a sister. I have two sisters, but my one sister, when she saw me losing the weight, she was kind of like, you look really skinny. Like, this isn't you skinny. This isn't, like, beautiful skinny. This is sick skinny. And I think that kind of like put a realization in my head. I would rather be a beautiful person than a skinny person. And I think you just kind of have to choose which one you want to be, because I feel like there are very few people in the world who are size 0 and still look good, honestly. And I don't mean that to insult them. I don't mean that to be like catty and rude. But in reality, the women who are beautiful and like honestly, you want to like love and like, I don't want to be crude, but you just want to like jump them, tend to be more in a size 4, size 6. They tend to have a little bit more booty in their booty. So that made no sense. I'm sorry. Booty in their booty. Yeah, their booty in the junk in the trunk. There we go. That's the thing I was looking for, the saying that, was cool and stuff. But yeah, I do think that too. But oh gosh, where was I going with this? Okay, anyway, health and beauty. One of the big things that I changed about my diet was eating tons and tons of fruit. I love fruit. Fruit tastes good. If spinach tasted like blueberries, I would be so healthy right now. I would eat like bags and bags of spinach, but it doesn't, so I don't. But I do eat pints and pints of blueberries. And this was just a sort of way to put health into my diet because it tasted good. I can eat it if it tastes good, and I can eat large quantities of it. And so just, buying bags of apples and oranges and whole watermelons and grapes and everything instead of buying like chips. Like the whole thing is substitution. Because if you buy all of this stuff at the grocery store, your bill is going to be $200. But if you buy like grapes and apples instead of Doritos and those wonderful pudding cups that I love so much, your bill will not change that much. And this is something most people don't get. Like, they're at the store and they're grocery shopping and they're like, oh my gosh, if I put, this avocado in my buggy, or if I buy this like pound of peaches, I'm going to be over budget. Well, you know what? Then put the Oreos back on the shelf. Then you won't be over budget. And so that's a huge thing. Another thing that kind of helped was clearing up my skin. And of course, eating healthy, it actually helped clear up my skin. Drinking water. This is like the secret, okay, to life in general. No one ever told me that water would do this to me. No one ever like clued me in on this, but water will change your life. Your skin will look better. Your pee will look better. Your body will look better. You will be better if you drink water. And I did this. I don't drink as much water as I did because obviously I'm busy and I can't be running to the bathroom all the time. And this is the one downfall with water. You're going to pee every like 5 minutes, especially if you're eating healthy, because it's just going to go straight through you. But I do, personally, I don't actually like the taste of water. And so the way I kind of figured on doing it, and it's probably not the healthiest way for like weight loss, but for just getting your water in, I like down it, like morning, afternoon, and then night. I try to get the whatever recommended thing is. Like, and sometimes at night it's a problem because I'll realize I haven't had like any water throughout the day. And then I'll just take like 4, like I think they're 16 fluid ounces, the water bottles, and I'll down like 4 of them. And that's how I get it in. But somehow I get it in every single day. And it does help. My skin looks 10 times better than it did. I used to have it like all the way around. It really did clear it up. What else? Health. We covered health. Good on health. Fruit, water. Add these. Eliminate something else. That's what I like. If you're going to add something good, you need to take out something bad. Because otherwise, this is not going to work. If you're adding good, but you're leaving all the bad in, you're not doing anything. You're actually adding calories to your diet, and that's not good. But anyway, the beauty part. I have always thought I was cute. Like, I don't mean that pretentiously. I just mean I had a really good self-confidence when I was little. Like, I never looked in the mirror and thought I look horrible. Well, maybe when I wake up, but that soon passes. But yeah, so I don't exactly know how to relate to people that have self-harm issues and do look in the mirror and hate what they see. And I, from the depths of my heart, am so sorry if anyone feels that way. I cannot relate to that. I never had that, and I don't mean that in a snotty, pretentious way. I mean that, honest to goodness, I don't have that experience. I can't say anything about that. What I can say is that I've gone through a lot of phases with beauty. I've gone through very natural, didn't pluck my eyebrows, didn't wear makeup, and I felt okay. I probably didn't look okay, but I felt okay. And then I've gone through like mass amount of makeup, and like my eyes would be done and my cheeks would be done and like everything would be done, and I was like, "Ooh." I don't think I looked that okay there either. But I kind of found my happy medium, and I do wear makeup, obviously. I do not look like this. Like, actually, this is makeup, in case you didn't know. But I think it's all about happy medium. That's the basic point of this vlog right here. Happy medium. Point made. It's just, you gotta find what works for you. And sometimes I just feel like putting like Hello Kitty colored eyeshadow on and going out looking like almost like clownish almost, but it's what I want to do, and so I do it. And so I do feel like you should have a normal everyday look, but I also feel like you need to be you, okay? And if being you means you're gonna have like colored streaks in your hair, or you're gonna have a mohawk, or you're gonna get a tattoo of like a skull, don't do that, sweetie, don't do that. But being you is important. And this is kind of like my everyday look, but I do like go and all of a sudden I'll see something, or I'll see something in a magazine and I'll be like, I want to try this so bad. And so I do, and I go to Target and I have that little flounce in my walk, and like I feel good being different. I do. And it's awesome. But let's go back to the point. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling today. I am so sorry. Back to the point. Makeup and beauty. First of all, clearing up your skin is a huge deal, okay? It just is. No matter how much makeup you put on your face, if you're breaking out, then it's gonna show. I'm sorry, it is. And so whether or not that's changing your diet, changing your skincare formula, buying some new junk to put on your face, going to a dermatologist, if it's really that bad. Personally, for me, I just had to scrub my face. Like, I have really oily combination skin. And so I had to go, I bought that Olay, that twister thing, with the thing that you do in the shower, and like you like scrub it with that brush. And then I bought the Go Clean thing, which is another scrub brush. And I scrub. I do, because otherwise I'm going to break out like really, really bad. And so just trying things and knowing what your skin problems are and what you need to work on. Like, I didn't realize I had oily skin until like a year ago. And so my skincare regime was not accommodating for oily skin. It was just like normal skin. And I couldn't figure out. I was washing my face like every day and I was still breaking out. And I didn't understand. Like, I would wash my face and literally like 30 minutes later I'd be out oily and gross. And I'd be like, what's going on? Like, am I doing something? Am I eating something? And it just was the products I was buying were not the products that were meant for my skin type. Another thing is with makeup. Foundation specifically, you need a foundation that works for you. Obviously, oily skin. So I use powder foundation for years and years and years. Well, not years and years. I'm not that old. But I would use the creamy foundation because I thought it would look better. But I didn't know my skin. And even though when you first put it on, it looks all nice and whoo, like 10 minutes later, it's like your face is wet. Like, oh my God. And it was horrible. And it looked bad. And people noticed. And it made me break out even more because I was putting on like almost more oil plus my oil. That's not good. That's really not good. But anyway, and so just knowing your skin. You need to get to know yourself. You need to take like a week and just say, who am I? And know yourself. Because that's really what's going to make the biggest difference. Knowing what your hair needs, what your face needs, what your eyes need, what your teeth needs, what your body needs. What do you need? Everybody's different. I can't tell you exactly what you need. I don't know you. You don't know me. We're probably totally different. You're probably some little white girl sitting in Sweden with your hair all in braids and your perfect like blue eyes and stuff, eating like grass. I don't know. What do Swedish people eat? Like meatballs? Okay. So, I'm just telling you what I know from my experience is you have to kind of be okay with yourself, but also know that you can improve on what you got. Happy medium. Love you, but be the best you can be. All right? That's all I got. Goodbye.